because I've sent like another couple of emails to them that they didn't respond to. So he said I should draft another email that they should please grant me an extension if they could divide the remaining school fees into installments plans, yeah, and everything is just not looking good. And their response was there's nothing they can do, that they are sorry what I'm going through, but there's nothing they could do and all that. So I was able to pay up for March. I didn't work all through April, all through May. There was no way I could get any money for school fees, and I was just trusting God. So I saw the news on BBC that they are deporting people back home, those who defaulted in their school fees, and I was really scared and worried because I was thinking, May is just going to end in about a couple of days' time. How am I going to do it? I don't have any money anywhere. And the thing that actually made me come to this side initially was the 7 installmental plan, which my brother saw. That was what made him select this side, that okay, it would allow me to be able to work and pay my school fees and all that. So only for them to go back on their word and change it to, initially it was even 2 installmental plan for Nigerians and 3 for other countries, but I think people were able to plead on our behalf and they made it 3. So I was really worried. So, and I remember that I do follow Mr. Olaleko on YouTube. I listen to the testimonies people share on how they've been able to restore their child back to them. And I just thought of, let me just message him, because I know it wasn't relating to what he was doing, but he could have 1 or 2 advice to give me. I believe it was God who led me. It was the Holy Spirit who just led me to message him, and he responded so well. So I explained everything to him, how I don't know what to do. May is ending and there's no money anyway. I would really appreciate if he could advise me. And he took it up, sent me an email that I should send back to the school, drafted another letter for me that I should send back to the school. And that was the day before yesterday, which was on Wednesday. So on Thursday, he instructed that I should send a mail back to school yesterday morning, which I did. And the good news is they responded immediately that they would give me an extension till June ending. And I was happy because at least it will give me some time to be able to run around and work and be able to pay up. And the best part of the news, actually, which I kept till now, was they called me from school yesterday and they asked if I could pay any amount today, which is May 31st. I said no. And they said what they could do was to give me 2 months extension. So what they did was to slash the school fees, the remaining parts, into 2. I'll pay 1 in June 28 and the remaining July 29. So I really want to thank Mr. Lalekon for helping me and helping me draft the email which I sent to them and their response. Because at first, when I told my mom I was going to send another email, she was like, the ones you sent previously that they did not respond to. It was with a bit of mixed emotions, but ever since they responded, I was really relieved, and I believe God is going to come through for me and I'll be able to meet up with the deadlines I've been given. And this is just me speaking out for others, because I know there are other students also in my situation. So I messaged the school in February, because they sent an invoice when we resumed for the remaining part of the school fees. So I emailed them if they could give me an extension. That was the first attempt. That was in February, which they said they can't because I just gave birth. So I told them I just gave birth and if they could grant me an extension. And I've already set up the installment payment plan, which was February, March, and May. So they said there's no way they could grant an extension for school fees. This is just me speaking out for others because I know there are other students also in my situation that are under the pressure of paying their school fees and not being able to meet up on time. I understand that it's all part of agreement. The school, we made an agreement that we'll pay our school fees as and when due, but for someone that is just leaving his or her country to a new land, to a strange land, it will take time before the person actually settles down, find their footing, and I feel this university is not just my university now, but other universities as well should be considerate enough to allow these people find their footing, and they can make up plans, payment plans that will enable them to be able to pay their school fees. There's no way we can run away with their money. Not in this UK. They would always find a way to meet up with you and collect their money from you. So I feel they should be more lenient because I can't imagine going back home. Going back home to what? I can imagine how many other are feeling the fear, how disappointed, depressed they would be. I don't know, but I feel universities should be a bit lenient with international students, especially Nigerians. We've contributed to the economy so far. Our dependents are working. We are paying our taxes, and it's not like we came to your country to just sit down and do nothing. We contributed to the economy in a way. So they should be lenient and understand that we are humans, and that's all I can say.
That's the good news. How did mommy feel now?
Her mind came down. She was happy when I told her yesterday, and she was happy because she was also worried. She was my dad and my parents, they were worried. Really, really worried. They were worried because even if you are to look for money at home with the current black market rate and with what Nigeria is saying, how much do you want to convert that will meet up with the money we are looking for here? The actual amount of money that you need originally, it has doubled. Not even doubled now, even triple self. So it's actually what is going on at home that is affecting many people.